month since Raila Odinga was laid to rest in Bondo, but one key figure remains conspicuously absent from the long line of national leaders who made the pilgrimage to Jaramogi's homestead. Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. And now he says there is a reason. He believes he was meant to walk into an ambush.
So when I knew this, I chose not to attend the body viewing ceremony in Nyayo. I did this so that it would not end up being said that I was beaten by Luos. And that's what the government had planned, so that Luos and Kikuyus would fight each other.
Gachagua claims his absence wasn't out of disrespect, but self-preservation. According to him, Raila's death was nearly turned into a high-stakes political setup, engineered to ignite fresh tension between Kikuyus and the Luos. The script involved him being attacked either by hired goons or rogue officers in plainclothes. Right in the middle of a national mourning, the fallout, he says, would have been explosive. His assault broadcast live, treble blame thrown around, and Kenya pushed to the brink of ethnic hostility once again.
Two things. When Raila died, I sent my message of condolences. I said sorry to his family and that we had lost a leader to be treasured. I mentioned two things about him that I loved a lot and that I would want to emulate. The first was to create a powerful political party just like ODM, which has been influential for 20 years. I hope that my party DCP grows and becomes more influential than ODM. I had planned to join mourners at his body viewing ceremony in Nyayo Stadium. I saw a lot of people from the government in attendance. And you know how the government has fought me. You remember they sent goons in Limuru to harm me. Until today, those goons haven't been arrested. The same government sent goons in Kasarani to harm me at PCEA Mwiki in April this year. And until today, those goons haven't been arrested. The day I arrived back in Kenya from America, another bunch of goons were sent to harm me on the road, together with police in civilian clothes. But up to today, they haven't been arrested. As I was getting ready to visit Nyayo Stadium, I received intel from the police warning me not to go. The government had arranged to release police officers in civilian clothes so that they would come and beat me, then change the story to make it look like I had been beaten by Luos. This was so that Kikuyus and Luos might end up hating each other. That's what Ruto had arranged with his people. So when I knew this, I chose not to attend the body viewing ceremony in Nyayo. I did this so that it would not end up being said that I was beaten by Luos. And that's what the government had planned, so that Luos and Kikuyus would fight each other, because that's what Ruto really wants. Ruto knows that if Kikuyus and Luos unite, he loses his sleep. So I decided that I would not be used as the cause of hate between Kikuyus and Luos. And when I also planned to visit Bondo, PS Omalo had arranged police in civilian clothes to beat me up, hurt me, and even end up killing me. This was so that it could be said I was harmed by Luos in their land, and Kikuyus and Luos would end up hating each other. So I am very wise, and I knew all the plans they had against me. I chose not to be part of that plan. Number two, the lies that were going on during Raila's burial. I couldn't entertain them. Ruto is the same man who told us Raila was a witch and that Raila was the cause of all the problems in Kenya. All these were lies. All those people at the burial, from Kindikai and those who spoke, they were lying to Kenyans. Their tears were fake. And you know, I love truth. Those lies that were being spoken at the burial, I couldn't entertain them. The only person who spoke the truth at that burial was Kalonzo, because he stayed with Raila for over 15 years. All others who were crying at that burial were shedding crocodile tears. Because those people praised Raila only when he was dead, telling us how they loved him and how important he was. Yet they are the ones who used to tell us how they hated him back then. And I can't walk with such people. So I have already talked to Raila's family. When Kalonzo went there, he was welcomed so well, and I was so happy with the Luos because they told him he was Raila's friend and they were ready to embrace him. Orengo said so, Ida Odinga said so, and Ruth Odinga said so, because Kalonzo had stood with Raila for 15 years without abandoning him, proving that their friendship was truthful. As for me and Raila, we did not have issues. We only disagreed on political matters, but not personally. So my people from my community asked me, why don't we come together from different tribes, Kambas, Kisii, Maasai, Kikuyus, and the rest, unite and make a delegation that will go to Bondo? This way, our friendship with Luos can start growing, because there has been tension between Kikuyus and Luos for long. Whenever such moments come, things do not go very well. So I talked to Ruth Odinga and asked that they allow me to come to Bondo in December, together with people from the church and leaders from Mount Kenya. This way, we can go to Bondo to see Mama Ida and her family, give our condolences to her, then talk to our friends, the Luos, because our community has no bad blood with the Luos. In fact, my former boss in the administration was a Luo called Samuel Eric Oreta. He was the DC of Kiambu in Kiambaa, and then was later transferred under another Luo called Peter Raburu, who was the DC in Kakamega. When I was sick, the doctor who treated me was a Luo professor. The lecturer who taught international relations was called Kateri Orwa. He was a Luo. Even the houses I own in Nairobi, my loyal tenants, the ones who pay rent on time, are Luos. Even the engineers who build my houses, the gypsum ceiling was built by Luos. Even my mechanics are Luos. So my household and I, together with Luos, we are all good. We have no bad blood and we don't hate each other. The only reason I didn't attend the burial was because of our relationship with Luos. They wanted me to attend the burial, then harm me and end up blaming Luos for my attack so that Kikuyus would start to hate the Luos. That's why I insist Luos are friendly. They have already started noticing that Ruto is not a good person, and they have planned themselves. You see, I told you we must have our own party as a community, because the mistake we did initially was that we went to a wedding with another man's vehicle. We joined the government with Ruto's own party. And I tell you, Ruto has tried to finish ODM, but ODM members have refused. They won't allow him because they also know they must have a strong political party that they can use to bargain with the government. That's why ODM is hard to be destroyed by any government. They are always in every government because of their party. That's why you are hearing them telling Ruto that they won't allow him to destroy ODM.
Niki kiratuma o insist on kiama kimwe munene